So, this is a relation to a meme, which, for those of you who don't know what a meme is, because it's a American slang word, it's when you see on video online these pictures that show, they show like captions or words on them, and they're supposed to reference something, or they're supposed to try to express something. That's a meme. Those pictures that show things that are funny or serious or make fun of things, those are memes. So, if you don't know where it came from, it's actually mem. It comes from mem, which means a cultural reference. So, I just wanted to say, I saw a meme where they were talking about how someone was correcting someone who was a native speaker on a language, and the other person goes, "I am the language." It's kind of like this. A lot of people don't like to be corrected. That's where it comes from. So you have to remember, even if as a foreign speaker you know the correct usage of a piece of grammar, you don't necessarily want to correct someone on it, because it's kind of like you take it let's call it a grain of salt, which means you just grin and bear it, which means you just accept it. You don't say anything. You just put up with it, which is you just deal with it, or you just don't get mad, ignore it, that kind of thing. So what you want to do in that situation is kind of like, just don't say anything, or just agree and just brush it off, or do that. Okay, whatever. So just watching the bus time. So what it is basically is people don't like to be corrected a lot of the time. Now, people like me, a lot of the time, depending on how I feel, like most of the time, I like to be corrected because I like to learn. And there are a few people who are more intellectual in nature. They like to learn and like to be corrected. So such individuals like pointers and try to be more accurate, but the average person doesn't like it. Doesn't want to learn. They want to do something that's easy. You know, I think it's Friedrich Nietzsche said that to understand man, that you need to merely understand that the average person will do any task with the least amount of mental effort possible. But of course, I'm paraphrasing him. Anyway, I just wanted to say too that with people, when you correct them on their language, this may sound wrong until I explain a little bit further, but sometimes when a foreigner corrects someone on their language, they get upset because it's kind of a blow to their pride. Because whether or not people realize that language is something to take pride in, at least subconsciously, a lot of people, if they have their native language, they take pride in it because they've learned it, they've spent so much time working on it, and then they get corrected and it's like they didn't know what they were doing. People like to know they know what they're doing. But think of it this way. It's like someone who's not supposed to be better than you gets better than you. It's like that. But think of it this way. If someone came to your country from another country and then corrected you on your language, it wouldn't feel too good, most likely. It's like that, you know. Sorry, it's raining, so I have to shield my phone. But it's like that. So if you see someone who gets upset if you correct their language, you know, that's basically what is going on. So yeah, just understand that happens, you know. You just decide for yourself whether or not to correct them. That's all I can say. But be prepared for people to possibly either be upset or be thankful. It just depends on the person.